The coast to coast walk. Who needs that? We need fish and chips.
We're on tour! Sorry, spelling mistake. Detour! I think at the moment I'm struggling with the bike. I'm not feeling confident. A little squirrel and a nice bottle of Chianti.
So this is Annandale Bridge. 3 biffa bins and a pub. See, you can have fun on slow bikes.
Beep beep!
Whoa!
I got that on camera as well.
Oh, what a fantastic view, hey. Oh, got a lot of windmills ruining the picture, but
got plenty of range.
Yeah. Find a pub that's not out of order.
There you go. What do you think of your bridge, Pooley?
I think it's quite grand. Hello.
Oh, there you go. Good morning, Yarm.
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 Yarm, yarm, yarm.
Okay, I think I need to do that fuel saving measure.
Find a pump that's not out of order.
Zippy uppy. And put the stone. You said it's about an hour away from here.
Yeah, it's about an hour.
There you go. The bike just started and I'll drop the glove.
Off to a cracking start. Look at this. They've just painted on the wooden like structure of the building. It's not real, it's just paint. I feel like I've been lied to.
Really?
Yeah. It's not actually a cottage. Well, it might still be classed as a cottage, but that bit's just a bit of paint.
We wanted a Elizabethan cottage and we got conned.
We're just going to have a steady ride, finish the coast to coast off, get our fish and chips and throw our stones in the sea at Robin Hood's Bay, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the mission for today, and then probably pop down to Scarborough, a bit of pinball. Bit of pinball.
Never played it.
Oh, well, I'll take your pinball virginity.
There you go. Some things I don't want to hear, but right enough. You promised me so much, Pooley. You promised me everything.
That'll be the name of the video. Pooley takes Quinn's virginity. Right, so Whitby will be the first stop because the fish and chips priority on this coast to coast. Of course, it's the coast to coast walk for fish and chips. So that's on the agenda. We've had Battenberg for breakfast and fish and chips for brunch.
Well, I should have taken a picture of that.
What, Battenberg? We could just go into Tesco's. We could go in that co-op there. They'll probably have some on shelf.
Oh no, should have. Breakfast of champions, Battenberg cakes with instant coffee.
So yeah, first on the agenda though is to get out. I think it's Middlesbrough. This is like the general area of Middlesbrough. Get out of this and on the road for Whitby. Maltby, that's nice. I think I camped there.
Have you?
I think so. When I did North Yorkshire a couple of years ago. I'm sure I camped at Maltby.
What's the worst camping site you've ever stayed at?
What's that, sorry?
What's the worst and best camping site you've ever stayed at?
Oh, one sec, my antenna's not up, that's why it sounds funny. Is yours up?
No, it's not. What's that?
Yeah, pop your antenna up, it's
There we go.
There we go, that's better. What was that, sorry?
What's the worst and best camping site you've ever stayed at?
The worst camping site was in Lincolnshire. It was called... Actually, I won't name it because I might get in trouble. But it was basically just a muddy field. There was nothing. There was a portaloo, and that was it. And it was awful. Absolutely, the weather didn't help. And then I was pitching up, and then they came out and says, "This is the wrong pitch." And I'm just looking around. I'm like, "It's an empty field. How can it be the wrong pitch?"
Yeah.
And so I just carried on pitching up. There was like, "We'll come back in 10 minutes. We just need to go up to the flipping office or whatever," which was probably a barn.
Yeah.
And then they never came back, so it was a good job I continued pitching up because it was getting dark and it was chucking it down with rain, and I'm just there drenched, and I'm like, I want to get me flipping cup of soup made here, mate, or whatever. Yeah. Best campsite, probably in the Shropshire Hills, I'd say. Just because it was £5 a night. It was a farm. It had really, well, there was facilities. They were like old fashioned, but it was nice. And in the morning, the farm lady, or whatever you want to call her, she came around with some fresh eggs. She was like, "Here you go for your breakfast. £5 a night, can't go wrong."
Yeah, you did well then.
Yeah, it was well good. But yeah, that's probably the best one. I mean, it might not be the best location I've camped at. Like, it was Shropshire Hills. It was nice, really nice views in the middle of nowhere. But like, there's been some campsites where you've been better positioned for that area, like, if you know what I mean. Like when me and Chris camped at Bovey Tracy, I think it was. That was a really good position because it was like on the edge of Dartmoor, and you had the South Devon just down the road. It was a good spot there.
I was listening to Dido. No, not Dido. It's Adele.
Adele? Flipping,
Yeah,
I'm glad I've not got this in my ears.
No, this is a mix of the Ministry of Sound
Alright.
and then a PCD chill out mix. And the whole all CD is amazingly chilled out. Put it on, leave it on in the background, keep working away. And I think they fiddled with the track as well. Take a lot of you just sort of mellow it out so it will.
Fair enough. I can't, of course, have my music because I'm recording your beautiful voice.
One sec, let me switch it off. I should not serenade you. I have switched my music off.
That's the only problem with my system is I can't listen to music while I'm moto vlogging, as it were.
Well, in solidarity, I've switched my music off.
No, I wouldn't switch your music
I've done
off.
it now, haven't I?
Nah.
And we should have sing. Could have a karaoke. What do you reckon of that?
Oh,
Have a sing song.
what you got in mind? Bit
Well,
of,
Roxanne's a good one, isn't it? I hear you're a fan.
Oh,
I hear you're a fan.
Oh. Let's zip to Frontier.
Okay.
Flipping out, don't need music on. That guy's got his music that loud.
Right, keep my eye on the mileage now. 180 it apparently is. just to let you know.
I was going to say, we have taken out a few bits of the coast, haven't we? We've made it a custom Pooley / Quinn version.
What? Well, most people go on tours. I think we went on a detour.
Yeah, slight detour.
Yeah.
Well, slight detour up Onister Pass and then Kirkston Pass, and all that just added a little bit time, but...
I think you call it our coast to coast, the brackets tour.
This is the new and improved version. You know when you go into a supermarket and it says new on the packet and you're like, I've got to buy that because it says new. It's basically that. It's the equivalent of that. It's equivalent of the new recipe bloody Bakewell tarts or whatever you see in supermarket.
Oh, there you go. Who wants to have like the original?
Exactly.
You got the new and improved version.
The original's old. Don't want that.
It's been there. We've done that.
Exactly.
And to try and save the fuel, you'll have to cycle up to catch up with you then. Bicycle.
I want to ride my bicycle.
I think we need one of them. I want to ride my Honda. I want to ride it now. I want to ride my Honda.
Honda Deville. Oh, that's good, that is. Right, we're going straight over on this one. Not straight over that middle bit. You might get a bit of airtime doing that.
I have the chance out. Bicycle race.
Straight over again. Oh yeah, another roundabout. We have to go straight over again.
It's predictable now.
Here we go, Middlesbrough, folks. If you want to go to Middlesbrough, it's got a lot of roundabouts.
I gotta say, even one thing from yesterday, I tried Parmo for the first time. I didn't know what it was. It was also called Parmesan cheese.
Yeah, you weren't.
Right?
You wasn't massively
Parmesan
impressed.
chicken, that was one.
It was just a chicken with cheese on top, which I was aware of. I didn't realise when you were saying Parma, I didn't know that's what you meant. But Parmesan chicken, that's like a regular thing. Northern meal, that.
I never had it.
It was alright, it was pub food. It was pub
alright.
food.
Not over cheese, I think. I like the chili flakes, you know.
Yeah, they weren't short on cheese, that's for sure.
I think that's gonna kill the chicken, the grounding cheese.
What killed the chicken? The bloody cheese on top of it.
They're like
about 2 kilos of cheese.
You did say I just bought you a fresh one and it's dead hot. It's like,
yeah, we're turning right here towards Whitby for fish and chips.
The whole purpose of this trip, to get the best fish and chips in the country, allegedly.
So, allegedly, yeah. We're going to a place called I'll tell you what it's called. It's called Mr. Chips, and I'm assuming Mr. Chips knows how to do good fish and chips, given it's his name. But yeah, allegedly the best fish and chips in Whitby. So, and I can tell you they are good. I've had them before. I've had Whitby fish and chips before. They are good, but they catch everything on they're next to water. They catch everything, don't they?
Well, I think this is an interesting one for you. In Spain, if you want the best seafood, if you want the freshest things, where do you think you would go to?
Well, a port or the coast, I'm assuming.
Well, this is Spain, and this works a bit differently. No, it's Madrid. That's in the centre of the bloody country, hundreds of miles from the sea.
Oh, is it fresh then?
Because they get express trains bringing all the catches to them every day.
Oh.
They don't actually, most of the ports, they send everything off to Madrid because they earn more money by slogging it off that way. That's where the demand is.
The more you know.
Yeah, so if you want to have the best seafood and so things, apparently I've been told by a lot of Spaniards, the general consensus is that the best fresh seafood in Spain is actually Madrid and not along the coast.
Well, that's hopefully not the case at Whitby. I'm hoping for the best fish and chips of my life. But it's been a long time since I've had Whitby fish and chips, to be fair. Last time I went to Whitby, it was absolutely ram-raided. I was supposed to go last weekend. I was at Scarborough last weekend, but there was someone at the B&B that was like, yeah, don't bother going Whitby because it's flipping chock-a-block, but we'll see how we get on today.
Yeah, I think we'll have a look, and even if we can't eat it there, we can just get a takeout or something. And,
you and your bloody kebab.
I'm not saying a word about the kebab.
For you, it's the coast to coast for a kebab.
Look, if you have two pints, and then suddenly a kebab's the ideal thing to go along with it. You know, you don't go out for a night out and thinking, well, I'll have some goose liver patty.
I don't know. You might be a posh person.
The other place I was looking at staying. It's a bit south of here.
What's it called?
There was a couple of places there, and I thought, this is like way close. This is on the actual route, so we won't really have to sort of drive 20 miles there and come 20 miles back again.
All right, we'll have to have a look where it is when we get to Whitby.
No, it was. I was sort of looking at Staithes before. We did have some interesting places there. And I thought, what's no point having a 40-mile detour to go to get something that's like 20 quid cheaper, doesn't it?
I suppose.
You got a fine car there.
There's a German German van. Ah, that's good.
It's a single lane as well. I don't know. Could have gone in the right lane, but overtaken.
Yeah, you could have zipped past a bit naughty, but it was a right only, that lane. This guy tried it, but then he aborted. I mean, he could very easily zip past right now over at Chevrons, because they are hatched, so, well, they're dashed, so you're allowed in them. If I was on my own, if I didn't have the wide boy Quinn with me, with his big panniers, I'd be going phew, up the side, like a flipping rocket.
As the song goes, I like big jumps in the kid.
Oh, he wants to.
He's hesitated.
Is he on like an MT something or something or the other, like one of them really fast super nakeds, and he's bimbling at like 60, umming and ahhing whether to go past. Bless him.
Really?
What's that?
You've ridden an MT7, haven't you?
Yeah, it was alright. I mean, it's just a bit of a generic parallel twin, a torquey twin. I just didn't like it. It was just dead plasticky and horrible. It's, a lot of the newer bikes are these days. Everything creaked when you sat on it, and it was only like virtually brand new. Yeah, I didn't rate it at all. I mean, it's a bike, don't get me wrong, but it's not really my cup of tea. I mean, I'd have a better opinion if...
A KTM look bicycle right in front of us.
Oh, what, sorry?
KTM bicycle.
I was going to say, I'd have a better opinion on the MTs if an unnamed motorcycle, well, many unnamed motorcycle dealerships actually let me test drive one. Because every time I say, can I test drive one? They're like, yeah. Have you got a full licence? And I'm like, yeah. Well, how old are you? Well, I'm under 25. And they're like, oh yeah, you're not allowed then. I guess, I get that it's an insurance thing, but it's like, well,
You're bloody annoying.
What if I potentially bought a flipping 12 grand MT10 off you or whatever? Or was it 14 grand or something? I don't know. Well, it's just really annoying because I can't test ride any bikes that I'm legally allowed to drive or ride.